We are roughing it. Welcome to the 2023 USWDGC vlog. It was held in Burlington, North Carolina, so I caught a flight to Raleigh and met up with Rachel. We made a little Trader Joe's pit stop before heading to our Airbnb to stock up on some groceries. Little did we know our Airbnb did not have a kitchen, even though it said it was the entire home when I booked it.
Can we have a kitchen, please? So let's do a tour. This is our bathroom with a bathtub. So we bought all these groceries and I didn't realize that there was no kitchen in our Airbnb. Can you show me your refrigerator?
Need for scale.
Where do you open it? Uh-oh. I don't even... Oh my god, it's tiny.
But it's on.
But we have two.
Yeah.
We have microwaves. I don't know how I'm gonna cook salmon in there. Prison thing. I almost brought the Hot Logic too, and I didn't. Because you can cook like raw food in there. Okay, and then we have this refrigerator. And this is, I guess, my room. It's very like college dorm like.
It is, isn't it? Like the number, the doors and stuff.
These are cute shelves.
So lacking proper space to store anything or cook anything, we decided to head to Walmart after this and pick up a camping stove.
Adventure number 2, I found a mushroom pillow. Didn't need it, but it came home with me anyways. Just wait. Really cool insulated blender bottle. Dishwashing stuff because we don't have a kitchen. It's about to go down.
We are roughing it. And then Rachel's gonna fly it back home.
Yeah. Rachel's cooking chicken. There's the rest of her food. I'm gonna do some salmon soon. And we're just living the life.
Yeah, on the porch.
Washed our dishes that we can't microwave, probably.
And this is the definition of rolling with the punches and working with what you've got.
Events, including we have a Gramtoberfest happening downtown Graham on Saturday. But there's a little emergency packet and some odds and ends. But if you have any questions.
The next day, we headed straight to Cedar Rock to practice the first of 2 courses. Of course, we had to wear our matching Lucky Ace jerseys for the occasion. This course was so gorgeous. I really enjoyed it. There was a good mix of open, elevation, and technical. It was a pretty warm day, so having free shaved ice available to us post-round was pretty nice. I decided to mix pineapple and coconut for a little pina colada action. As we were heading off to lunch, we had to stop and take a little Lucky Ace ladies photo. Alexis wasn't around at the time, so we missed her for that, but had to represent. And we ended up just getting Taco Bell for lunch. The rolled chicken tacos were back, and that is my favorite thing ever, plus the Cinnabon Delights I had to introduce to Rachel. And then it was time to head back to the course for the next practice round out at Wellspring. And we were both looking forward to this one because we love tight technical courses.
That's nice. That's really nice. Oh.
And there was some great mushroom hunting as well.
Nice.
As soon as we finished our practice round, it was time to head off to the players' meeting.
Players' meeting will begin in 2 minutes.
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch.
Andy is our local Houston Hall of Famer. We're so lucky to have her here, and I had no idea she could sing, so it was really cool hearing her sing the national anthem at the players' meeting. And here's a preview of our players pack. This players pack was solid. There was a lot of great discs, some towels, some goodie bags, and then my favorite part of all is this backpack. And I use this backpack so much. This is probably one of my favorite players pack items I've ever had. Yeah, I can slow it down. Currently sitting in the car trying to work up an appetite. Rachel tees off like almost 2 hours before me, and I'm not used to like FA1 going before FA2, but she's in a different pool. So I'm hanging out in the car trying to work up an appetite. I don't really like to eat in the mornings, but I needed to eat something and just trying to get hungry before it gets completely cold again. So I did, this is a giant piece of salmon, a bunch of green beans. I did 2 breadsticks because I needed the carbs. And then I also have some bell peppers, baby bells, that I'm going to put some cream cheese on. And then sprinkle it with the everything but the bagel seasoning. And I don't usually do caffeine before my rounds, but I got a Dr. Pepper Zero. I'm going to drink a little bit of it because I've just been really dragging lately.
Shanks.
I went and caught Rachel's tee off and then went back to the other course to get ready for my round and just scope out the scene, check out the food trucks that were going to be available throughout the week. You already know I had to scope out the food truck scene for my next potential meal. The only video I got from this round was me missing this outside circle putt, but I did get a card picture, and this card was so much fun, especially getting to play with Amy again. She is one of my favorite people ever to catch up with at tournaments. And much to my surprise, after the first round, I was in a tie for third in FA2. This wasn't a course that really fit my strengths, so I was really happy. After a round, we went back to the house and I cooked up some pork belly on our camping stove, paired that with some cream cheese on bell peppers, and it was a pretty solid dinner. Before round 2, I decided to finally try bacon essence, and I got a lobster roll. I was going to be really extra and put gold leaf flakes on it because you could, but they had ran out. Even without the super unnecessary gold leaf, it was a great lunch option. I caught a few holes of Rachel's round, and then it was finally my chance to finally take on Wellspring. This is a course that really fits my game, with a lot of really short but super technical shots. One of the few sidearm shots you'll ever see me throw off a tee because I am not good at them at all. My round went decent enough on the first half, only being 1 over through the front 9.
Bam. Birdie.
Right before this hole, though, I had a complete blow up. I was able to bounce back on this hole with a birdie I never expected to get, so that was exciting, but it definitely rattled me for the rest of the round. My drives were still okay, but my putting was completely mental after the blow-up hole. I was missing the most embarrassing putts, like this, and this being probably one of the worst putts ever caught on camera. Hole 17 was a very gettable par 5, and I had a great drive, but I butchered 2 upshots, and then I had a gnarly roll away and ended up bogeying it. I did get the birdie 3 on hole 18, but I did average below my rating, and I walked away pretty disappointed with my round. So naturally, Rachel and I had to find a spot to go get drinks and sushi. I had never heard of Drake's. Apparently it's a chain restaurant, but it really didn't disappoint. They had pretty solid sushi. I got a crab rangoon roll and a Philly roll, and then this cider flight, as well as some comfort fries.
Oh yeah. It's still mooing. Thank you.
We definitely felt better after dinner, but we still needed some dessert. And one thing about Rachel and I together is we are bad influences when it comes to food, and we will go out of our way for some treats every single time. And this place had a cool little photo booth, which was fun.
Cherry cobbler. Praline on top.
And caramel with
Cherry.
strawberry and peach.
Yeah. Yum.
Rain rounds definitely seem to be a theme with me for 2023 because I've had a lot of them. However, I have been doing pretty good in the rain, so I wasn't really worried about it. I definitely struggled with grip issues and had a lot more layups and missed putts, but overall I wasn't mad at the 1 over that I finished with. It wasn't the 3 under from the first day, but overall I wasn't mad at it. Going into round 3, I was in a tie for 9th place, and I actually finished round 3 surprisingly dropping 1 spot into 10th. I was pretty surprised, but I guess everybody handled the weather pretty well, even though I did have one of the better rounds on the day.
Just the tree.
Just kidding.
Yeah, you're hiding.
Damn, let's. Oh my god, an updraft.
Finally.
I managed an 830 rated round that day, so I was pretty happy, and the photographer got some shots that I didn't hate for once. And later that night, we had a team mint dinner with our +1s. Rachel was my +1, of course, so we had to get a few pictures with the mint ladies, as well as Zach and Mason.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2023 PDGA United States Women's Disc Golf Championship presented by Discraft. This is the 11 o'clock tee time of the FA1 division. First on the tee from Aberdeen, Scotland, Rachel Shanks.
I continued my routine of watching Rachel tee off and then heading back to the car for a little lunch. This day was smoked salmon, cream cheese, peppers, carrots, dip, the works. And I didn't get any video from this round, but I did have my first ever 900 rated round during round 4. I got revenge by 9 strokes at Wellspring and jumped up to a tie for 5th. So I will say US Women's 2023 was a huge success. We spent our last night watching coverage and treating ourselves, of course, and then it was time to pack and head home. And if you've made it this far, thanks for watching and come back for the next video.